there, welcome to Houzz Pro. My name is Chloe, and today I'm going to be giving you a tour of all things that you need to know about your advertising subscription and a sneak peek on next steps to better manage your business with our software as well. So I'd encourage you to follow along with me. I'm going to point out lots of resources and ways that you can get help after today, but it's critical that you follow these steps to ensure that you're getting the right types of leads that you're hoping for, and to ensure that we're closing them quickly and you're getting a return on your investment. So that's what today's agenda is all about. So I'd love for you to follow along with me, and we'll jump in and get started on your Houzz Pro account. So let me go ahead and I'm going to share my screen and you'll see some of the advice that I have for you. All right. So on my screen, you're going to see a profile. So we're going to start here, and I'm going to kind of give you a lay of the land. So what I would encourage you to do, again, to follow along with me, go to your Houzz profile. So how you get there is to go to houzz.com, of course. And then in the upper right-hand corner, you're going to either see your logo, your profile picture, or if you may need to sign in, please do that and follow the prompts. Once I get to this page, I can go ahead and just click on my icon to navigate to my own personal profile. And I'm going to give you a tour here first. So if your page looks a little bit different than this example that I have on the screen, the first things that I would encourage you to do is to get content onto your page. So let's first talk about how to edit your profile. So if I click Edit Profile, that's going to bring me to a lot of the information that could either be publicly seen or ways for my inquiries to get connected with me. So it's very important that I review all my account information here. If you see anything that's grayed out, I'm going to show you how you can get in touch with our support team. But I do encourage you to take the time to build all this out, including your business description, your certifications and awards and affiliations. So for example, you can search for something like the NAHB and you can add that as an affiliation. If you're not seeing one there, that's because they don't currently have an organization page on Houzz, but there's many there that you can choose from. So let's go ahead and start with your business description and my advice here. So this is your opportunity to really sell your business. So I would encourage that this be maybe even 2 to 3 short paragraphs on who you are as a business, what's the types of projects that you're going to take on, why people choose to work with you over anyone else. And this one is a good example of they're highlighting their customer service, their years in experience, and there's a specific call to action of giving us a call or how they're going to get in touch with me. So a great business description will have those key components there. Separately, as I scroll down, you'll see here that this is services provided. Now, you're in our marketing subscription, so what these do here is they're more just a visual display. I'm going to show you how you can mark different selections to attract the leads that you want. But this is, again, more of a visual display. You don't need to spend too much time here, but it is great for someone to understand at a glance what is the types of projects that you do. I'm going to scroll down as well. You'll see areas served. So again, let them know what cities you want to service, what maybe falls outside of your scope of work or your areas, deselect those. It's a great way to ensure like you're getting that transparency. And down below is our acceptable budget limits. Now, this one in particular will actually apply towards your advertising. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in a moment, but I would encourage you here to maybe be selective. Only mark here what you would take on as a project. So if you want to, for example, work with clients that is the best results that money can buy only, a high caliber type of client, select that. However, if you're open to potentially any and all types of projects, small, medium, large, you can keep it open-ended. This typical job cost is more just a visual display to give more information behind your pricing. So that's optional for you to do. And then within here as well, I will point out that there's a couple other settings here too. So you can take your time to navigate through these. You can attach your social media icons, for example. You can set up texting. That I would absolutely encourage you to do. That's under your privacy. So you want to input your mobile phone number and make sure to check the box for important SMS. That will allow you to get text messaging for your inquiries. Okay. So let's go back under my page. Now that we kind of navigated through settings, there's a couple pieces here that are important. So on the page, you can see that I took the time to upload a logo. I would actually encourage, if you have one, like a headshot of the owner of the company or a team photo. It's really nice to personalize it. It can be intimidating to connect with someone online. So please make sure to take advantage of uploading that picture. You just click that little camera icon and then it will prompt you to load that from your computer. You'll also see pencil icons all the way down. These pencils allow you to highlight different merits that you will earn on Houzz as you potentially, of course, get leads from our program. You can also hit the pencil icon down below to select highlights. Now you can select 3 of these. So for example, I can select how many years in business, locally owned, etc., different languages that I may speak. This will allow people to find me more easily based on what's most important to them. You can reorder these on how they appear. You can particularly bookmark one, so it will be stand out in the directory where someone's going to find a general contractor in my area. So I would encourage you to select those as well. Now down below, you're going to see that I can have a highlight video, but in order to build anything here, I have to upload pictures. So the best pictures are those high quality, wide angle space photos. I would encourage you to do that sooner rather than later. These are very important. Houzz is a highly visual platform. Homeowners want to see what their potential project would look like. So you'll see a prompt to add in a new project on your page if you don't have them already. And from here, it's very simple. There's some photo guidelines on the right-hand side that will help. But you want to first either attach it to an existing project or create a new one. Now, depending on what type of professional you are, my advice to you would be when you're organizing your projects, call out a specific location and the type of work that you did, and maybe even a style. So for me, I live in Orange County. So for example, I might have San Clemente whole home renovation or San Clemente's contemporary kitchens. So that will allow my customers to find more easily something that resonates with the project that they're hoping to do. So it's very simple to drag and drop your photos here. You will see them loading. And then once the upload is complete, it will prompt you to add in additional information on the images. This would be searchable text on your photos. So that might be something that I would encourage you to do if you have the time. We'll do some of this work for you to ensure you're attracting the right types of clients. But let me go ahead and go into a project to show you how you can edit that content. So if I go into a photo that's already been loaded, I can click these 3 dots and I can click Edit Space. So from here, the biggest things that I would encourage here are to select a space. Like for example, if it's an entryway, I want to go ahead and select that marker here. Again, Houzz is highly visual. A homeowner can search by different room types. So I would encourage a space to be attached as well as a style. We can get into details on keywording and descriptions, but I would say that those are more advanced. So again, I'll show you how to reach out to our support team, but most critically, get those styled and categorized. Okay, so going back here, you can also see that I could create a video for each project. So this pulls in the content down below and allows me to create kind of a highlight reel or video. Lots of homeowners, again, love to see something a little bit more visually compelling. I can start with a template and kind of fill in the blanks. So super simple to do, but again, more advanced. It's most important that you just get the content on there sooner rather than later. So pictures are wonderful. We need to get those on there, right? But separately, we need to get reviews as well. So for reviews, when homeowners are again searching on Houzz, they really want to ensure that they're going to have a great experience. They want to know what it's like to work with you from people who are just like them. So you can click on reviews on your profile. I'm going to point that out one more time. And then from here, you can click on Get Reviews. So you can actually load in your email addresses. You can type them one by one, and you can send out this messaging, which you can customize. So once you send this out, you can send it to past clients, you can send it to colleagues. They'll be able to click a link to write you a review. Now they do have to, when they basically write you a review, it says sign up and submit. So it does create them a Houzz account, but don't worry, we're not going to be blasting them with any kind of emails. It's to ensure that Your privacy is protected. They're going through a review process. All of these are also hand read by our team. So they may take about 5 business days for them to post on your profile. But the more reviews you have that speak to why someone should choose you over somebody else is critically important. So make sure you take advantage of that. All right, some other things that we have on here just to kind of navigate around is our highlight video. So again, once you have that content on there, like your reviews and your pictures, it allows you to build more things on your profile page to make it very compelling. So on this highlight video, I'm going to go ahead and click into it, and I'm just going to hit that edit button. So this will, again, allow me, if I've never built one before, to select a template to choose from. So I can click, for example, on here, change template. I can have background music. And on each scene down below, I can choose to change out this photo or change out the text. There's lots of different templates and music themes to choose from. You can highlight those reviews. You can also add in video content. Another just great way to brand your company and your business, so they can see right from a glance, if I watch that highlight video, I should be able to gather what it'd be like to work with you. So take the time to work through those. It's, again, just a great thing to sell your business, but we're here to help. And again, I will point out how you can get in touch with us. But those are the most critical pieces on the profile. The other things that maybe I would just mention is once you get reviews, you can highlight a featured review. Like we saw, you can have different badges, etc. But most importantly, you do want to get those photos and reviews on your profile. I can't reiterate the importance of that enough. Okay, so now that we covered the basics of the profile, I want to take you over to Houzz Pro. Houzz Pro is just this black button in the upper right-hand corner, and this will allow you to manage your business. So that side of your profile is marketing you as a company, etc. But once someone connects with you, then you're going to be managing that project in Houzz Pro. So I will mention at this point, pull out your phone, and whether it's an Android or an iPhone, I'd encourage you to go to the App Store and download the Houzz Pro app. This will, again, be a great way for you to utilize how to connect with your leads among many other resources that you'll have access to. But please do go to the App Store, download that app. It's going to be very important for you. At this point, I'll also point out all these resources. So now that you're kind of getting in here, I'm sure you're going to have some questions for us, and that is absolutely fine. We want to help you. So in this bottom left, you're going to see a question mark. So here I can find that I have a dedicated support person for myself. So depending on your different package, you may. If you don't, we still have all the resources for you. So you'll see, for example, I can go to a help center. So in my help center, I can get all sorts of helpful information. So maybe I want to, again, focus on that marketing and advertising piece right now. I can see all these resources on how to basically market my business, advertise, if I'm interested in website services, on my profile, lots of great stuff in here. So the Houzz Pro Help Center is a wonderful resource to get familiar with. You'll also see in this question mark icon, I also have a lot of other resources here too. So for example, I can go see some video tutorials. So maybe, again, after I get deeper into setting up my profile, I want to learn some best practices on client communication. So I can read a bit more and watch a video tutorial on how to do that. There's lots of wonderful things here on the software side, building estimates, proposals, ensuring that you're closing those jobs as soon as you get them. So that's another great resource I'll point out. And then, of course, we have lots of webinars. We have a Learn Center. This one hosts a lot of our webinar content, like what you're watching right now. So maybe, for example, you want to see some success stories from others, or you want to see a webinar about how to better manage your leads. You will find a lot of those resources in Houzz Pro Learn. You can use this little magnifying glass to find something that you may want, or of course, there's some call outs up at the top to help you navigate. Okay, so getting back into Houzz Pro, I, of course, can call us. So give our team a call. We are open Monday through Friday from 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If, for example, maybe you have a question and we're not in, you can also submit a support ticket. So that will funnel over to our support team. It's basically like sending an email. So you can send us a note and we're very quick to respond. Separately, we have chat support. So in the bottom right-hand corner, you can talk to some of our experts live and you can send us a message. So it's a great resource for you to get in touch with us, ask those questions as you're navigating through the system. And there's also some helpful little tools here on, for example, tailoring your lead settings. There's a step-by-step checklist on all the important things to do, but you're taking the right step of watching this webinar, and I'm going to point out a lot of this to you anyway. Okay, so from here in the background, obviously you're seeing Houzz Pro. Now this is our software to better manage your business. We're not going to have time to cover that today, but I will point out that you can, of course, get certified on Houzz Pro, watch a lot of different content, etc. Once you're ready to start really managing your business, that's a great resource for you. But within your Houzz Pro account, where I really want to focus is those lead settings, because you're coming in, you're wanting to market your business, have some great jobs coming your way. So what you want to do here is go into settings and go into subscriptions. So on this page, again, lots of great helpful resources for you over on the right-hand side. But I'm going to dive into these packages here so I can show you why it's so critically important to take the time to set up your lead settings. So many of our contractors, designers, you name it, have particular preferences on the types of projects they want to take on. So within our lead settings, you can see, for example, a lot of different things here. Now up at the top is an away status. So if I go on vacation, for example, we can pause some of these things to make sure you're not getting inquiries you can't handle. There's also a way to set out some out of office messaging. But separately, the project availability. So hopefully, again, you're just getting started, so you're available to take on some projects right now. This is a great badge that appears on your profile, allows homeowners to find professionals that can work on their project right away. So you can set that up by just clicking that edit button. And then down below, I know we talked about budget levels right on your profile, so this may already be set for you, but if you want to, again, take a review here to toggle things on and off as it best suits your business, please do. Your scope of services. So Houzz added this addition in because, again, we know every business is different. So you can mark here if you're going to do design as a standalone service or construction and installation as a standalone or them bundled together. If you're more of like on the installation, sales, repair side, you also have these options down beneath. So make sure to select those accordingly. Whenever you hit save, if you have multiple packages, you can also apply those settings to the other ones so you don't have to go in every single one separately. Now here we're getting into standalone services. So many of your inquiries are going to come through a form that homeowners are completing. So we recommend the best professionals for them to work with that meets the criteria of what they're hoping to accomplish in their project. So here you really want to ensure these are standalone services that you're going to take on by itself of the project. So for example, I'm going to hit edit here. I would take on a bathroom remodeling project if that's the only thing that they want to do. But if I don't, and maybe, for example, I'm a custom home builder, I would deselect that option because I'm not going to just do a bathroom remodel. Make sure you take the time to fill those out. And the great thing about this as well is you can select project photos to appear. So it can highlight examples of your work as homeowners are, again, finding the right professional to work with. So go through here, mark the boxes on the services that you will take on as a standalone project. Add those pictures if you have some great examples of your work that meets that. If you don't have any, that's okay too. But you can fill all those out. There's lots of different services. There's also some further down below, depending on your package, that may not require or ask for pictures because they're not really visual, but you can select those as well by hitting this edit button. So again, make sure you're just marking the ones that you would take on as a standalone project. Some of these may be on the smaller side. If you'll take them on, fantastic. If you won't, I would leave them deselected. Okay, I'm going to keep scrolling. So on all that is done, of course, just make sure you're saving your work as you go. As we saw, you can apply it to all your packages. If I scroll back up, I'm going to then toggle over to location. So Depending on your package and where you're located, you may have the option to see different zip codes and deselect some that you may not want to work with. So you'll see some options to deselect on the left if that is available for you. And then over on the right, you will also see your ad details. So some of this information, like for example, how your advertising would appear with the headline and short description on your images. If you want to see something here and you want to make a quick edit, I'd actually suggest you either chat with us or give us a call. Some of this, though, you can adjust yourself. So for example, in your advertising where I'm looking for an Irvine landscape architect, and I want certain pictures to appear, I can click edit and add in different pictures and remove them if I don't want them to show up. And there's also ways that homeowners see you just from browsing different pictures. So you can select up to 50 different pictures that you may want to circulate in this ad unit. So make sure to take advantage of that. And then if you do have a special offer, for example, a complimentary consultation, you can go ahead and advertise that. You'll just want to get in touch with our team and we'll be able to enable that feature for you. Okay, so I know that was a lot, but get those ad settings completed as soon as you can. And if, for example, you're starting to get inquiries that may not be quite what you're looking for, the first thing that I'd recommend is go back and double check these settings, make sure that they are in line with what you're hoping to accomplish on Houzz. Okay, now what I want to show you is under company, over here on this toggle. Some of you have access to our live connections team. So if you see this option, go ahead and click it. And what this is it basically allows our team, which is like a white glove service concierge, to help screen some inquiries, and they live connect you to homeowners who are interested in talking to you about their project. So it's most important for the team to understand this kind of internal use. When you're available, what hours you're working, any kind of important information about the projects you're looking to take on is really helpful to put in some detail here for our team to help us connect you to the right types of projects. So take some time completing that. It's really important as well. Okay. Now that we got that all accomplished and set up, let's talk about once you get those leads where you're going to see them. So again, you already downloaded our Houzz Pro app, which is great. You'll get them there. If you enable text messaging, we'll also send you alerts there. But you can also, of course, manage your leads in our client relationship management tool, our CRM. So you'll see your leads funnel over into here. You can keep them organized with different stages, etc. I'm going to go ahead and just click into a random lead as an example. So on these inquiries, I'll see details of the type of project that this individual is looking for. I can go ahead and, of course, send them a note. But I would encourage anyone to hear me on this one, that time is of the essence. You want to reach out as soon as you get these inquiries. And again, you want to take the opportunity to really sell your business and why someone wants to work with you. Make it easy on them. So I hate seeing messages that say, hey, got your inquiry, let me know when you're free. Make sure you're taking the time to make it easy on them. These homeowners have a busy life. They're probably working during the day. They're going to be potentially hard to grab. So you want to make sure you're selling yourself, making it easy on them, and you're following up different times a day and using different mediums to connect with them. So best advice, pick up the phone, call them. You're going to see phone numbers that look kind of similar to this number here. So once you call, it will ask you to enter the extension. We'll connect you with this homeowner. So for example, maybe they didn't pick up and you have to leave a voicemail. Send a follow-up email letting them know, hey, I just tried to call you. It looked like it wasn't at a good time. This is my phone number. I'd love to connect with you. I'm going to try to give you a call again tomorrow at this time. I hope that works. So set up that expectation so they're prepared to answer your phone call and they're not screening numbers they don't know. You'll also see some great information over on the right on the project, etc. You can assign lead owners or lead managers if you have people who are prospecting your inquiries for you. More details on the project over on this right side, of course. But we also love to know, Houzz wants to know, are these good inquiries? Are they a good fit? So there's also a quick little survey over on the right-hand side that you can take advantage of. Now, when you're working with these inquiries, you can CC different recipients. You can add templates as well. I think this is a great tool that's probably a bit underutilized, where you can really take the time to create a new template. And For example, I can really make a compelling like intake message. So, hey, Chloe, I received your project. It sounds so exciting. I'm looking forward to working with you on it. You know, some of the reasons that people choose to work with us as a business are X, Y, and Z. I'm confident that we could have a great conversation and see if we're a good mutual fit. So for example, build that out as a template so you can fire something over and over again without writing it out every time. When you do this, there's also, for example, little tokens. So you don't have to like backspace and do all that stuff. It's really, really nice feature where you can ensure everyone is responding to your inquiries in the way that they should. So you can do that for, of course, like taking in a new client, following up if you don't hear from somebody, or of course, when you're getting to that estimate project phase, you can build out some really nice ones that will help you move through these a lot quicker. Okay, on here as well, there's options to integrate your calendar. So you can send a calendar link for them to book a meeting. I can take internal notes. So for example, if I want to keep track of how many times I followed up with them, I can do that. Maybe once I meet with the client, I can include files and even build estimates and takeoffs. There's lots of things that you can do in Houzz Pro. But this will be where you navigate your leads in our CRM. So take advantage of staying organized right off the bat, follow the stages and take your documentation as you will. But this will allow you to, again, stay better organized where you can start filtering things and really leveraging this in a way that makes sense for you as a business. Okay. So now that we talked about all of that, I know you saw from my screen earlier that Houzz Pro does provide a lot. Now, I'm not here to overwhelm you, although it may feel that way. These are the most critical things to get you set up for success. But there's even more things that we can help you and your business with. So once you take the time to go through these things and get yourself set up, I would encourage you to keep the lookout for any emails from us or communication about even more information and tutorials that we can help you with. Because Houzz is an end-to-end solution. So hopefully you're not just here to market your business and you want a better solution to manage your business as well. But as a reminder, how you can get help is in the bottom right. You can chat with us. And then on this question mark icon, you can give us a call or you can submit a ticket to our team and we will love to help you. So I am here to wish you luck on your journey with Houzz Pro. We're so excited that you chose to partner with us for your business. We would love to chat with you, but take advantage of doing this stuff because the ball's in your court to really ensure that you're getting the right types of projects and taking advantage of this investment for your business. So we look forward to talking to you soon, and I'll see you on Houzz.